we got new guns here. And I'm going to let Josh talk about this because this is his gun. It's not mine, but I did shoot it. But I want the owner to talk about it first because it's a precious, precious child.
It is indeed. So they told me not to get it. I'm not going to specify who's they because they'll be very upset knowing that I got it. Oracle Arms 2311 Compact Pro. The reason why I got this gun, it was a congratulations to myself for accomplishing a certain something I won't go into detail about, but it was a personal achievement that I got to where I was. And I was like, you know what? Got good money coming in now, and let's treat ourselves with something nice. I saw this a couple years ago at a gun store called the Armories, and I decided, you know what? This is a nice gun because it comes with all the bells and whistles already that a SIG would have if you have to get attachments like a gas pedal and things of that nature. So without further ado, God, that's not clean.
It's stiff. Clear and safe.
Clear and safe. Here it is. NAS
The
and
2311.
Sexy indeed. So you probably already watched a lot of other videos talking about the specs of this gun, but I'm going to go over it again just so you can know what this weapon system has. Has a portobello compensator, so that way it shoots flatter than most. Has the ports on the side of the rail, just so those gases can escape out the side. Slim like a Glock, almost even more slim. Red Dot Leopold Delta Point Pro. I got a TLR 7A Streamlight attached to it. Enhanced magazine release on the side right here for those with short fingers. It has the grip like a SIG. Flare magazine weld to make it easier to transition into reload. You can also remove this if you're also conceal carrying, or if you're a big body person, you can conceal carry this with ease. I wouldn't conceal carry it personally for the simple fact that if I need to use this, I know it's going to go away for a very long time.
You're getting rid of a multi-$1,000 gun.
Yeah, don't remind me. Has a hammer just like a 1911, has a safety just like a 1911, but it doesn't have the secondary safety on the pistol grip right here. Has a flat trigger, 3.5 pounds. It also has an ambidextrous slide release on both sides. That's why it's called ambidextrous. And it also has little tiny gas pedals on each side, just in case you are lefty or righty, which makes this gun so nice for the perfect price of $2,300. Jesus Lord. A cool thing about this gun is that the stock magazines, the package comes with 5 stock magazines holding 17 rounds. The thing is, it has a little gap right here on the sides. That way, if you need to strip it for any reason, it's easily pinchable and you could strip out. But the cool thing about this is it also takes SIG mags.
That's dope.
So, not only does it shoot well, but it looks sexy when you put it together like this. I'm a sucker for Coyote Brown, if you haven't noticed. But, yeah. That's what I got to say about this. And I know I let Jay shoot some of this, so I'll let Jay talk about his experience with shooting this firearm.
Yeah, man. This is Compact Pro 2311. You know, I think there's a big trend right now with the whole 1911. You got the just all the different 1911 brands. Like, we're going back to this hammerfire trend. I'm a big SIG fan. Like, I know the arguments that are out there, everything that's being said about them. I'm still a SIG fan. I've been rocking it for I've probably been shooting SIGs for like 5 years now, like on duty every day. Like, we've been out there, I've fallen on it. It's getting beat. I haven't had an issue, so I like SIGs. This is really close to the SIG profile. Like, just that natural feel inside of the hands. Still does remind me of a SIG, how the bore axis sits, even where the hammer kind of hits down. Everything really reminds me of a SIG. The ports on the front, like, the ports are absolutely, like, they're just beautiful. It's really releasing that gas. It's a very flat shot. Really like where they have the gas pedal here. Just the attention to detail I think they put in this thing is, like, it's all pretty top tier. Like, the gas pedal being low here, when you go to marry that secondary hand, it allows you to dig in a lot lower. Like, if we go to the Spectre here, again, this is clear and safe.
Clear and safe.
Like, the Spectre gas pedal, even though this is like the Go USA one, it's not that good. They make better ones. But, like, it being up here, just like, you lose leverage with it being up here versus bringing it down 4 centimeters to being right there, kind of where this one sits, if y'all can see that one. Like, bringing it down 4 centimeters does make a huge, huge difference. So I like that. I mean, ambi, for those guys, you know, that are left-handed, you got that. I like that going on, so your hand doesn't ride on this, on the gas pedal or on the slide lock right here. Also, it kind of prevents that the meaty part of your thumb from hitting this extended slide release right here, or mag release right here, because that's a lot of issues that guys have. Like, especially if you're running comps, I mean competitions, a lot of guys will do that, and these are the guns that you're going to run it in. Trying to get a super big purchase here with this extended mag release, a lot of guys hit it, drop a mag too early, and now they're fighting through ammo, they're fighting through things that are just messing them up mentally. So where they put the mag release, where they put the gas pedal, like that's really nice. The flared magwell, I'm not a big fan of them. We've talked about this before, because if you're not running extendeds, like if we go to the, just hold that one for a second. Like if we go to the Spectre here and we try to throw one of these flat mags in there, like you run into an issue where, what if you got a jam here? If you get a stripping rack and you got to go there, you can't strip this thing. Like you're fighting to get in here, and like in a real fight, like you don't got enough time to fight through this weapon.
And to add to that, it's one of those things that I learned, you know, with my training and my experience, that when the adrenaline dump is happening, there's that theory of it's very difficult to navigate and touch small little things and use your fingers to pull things out of a jam, or let's say even when you're finger fucking your rifle, if you have a double feed and things like that. That's why when they say when you're shooting a rifle and there's a jam where you're reloading, you slap the side of the bolt rather than use your finger, because it's such a small point of aim and the adrenaline dump's happening so fast that you're not going to be able to be precise with it unless you've trained so much and been in so many situations where you're like that. But yet again, I personally believe it's in bad habit to practice is use your fingers in small adrenaline dump situations like that.
Yeah, so them opening up like these sides right here, so like this flat mag is in there, you can actually like get in here and rip this out, like just grab here and rip out. That matters. That matters a whole lot, and just being able to get that thing out of there. So
and to add to that, I don't want to interrupt you or
No, you're
anything,
good,
but
go.
to add to that, when I purchased this, I purchased it directly from Oracle Arms website. And the reason why there's a 30-day wait period is because they construct it, or they find one that hasn't been used, and they construct it, they test it out to make sure everything's functioning correctly, and then they ship it to you. So to the FFL dealer that you need to pick it up from. And that's what I appreciate, is that little details like that they think about. It's like one of those things where as time goes on in the gun community, it's like, why didn't anybody else think about this stuff? You know, kind of like Shadow Concepts when they were telling Glock, hey, you should add this, this, and this, or they were making parts to Glock to sell separately, and that's how they would make their money. They just made their own brand. Shadow Concepts made their own gun, and the Shadow Concepts came with everything. They came with the rigid slide, so it's easier to rack back or brass check. They came with ported barrels already. They came with flare magazine wells. They came with the stippled handguard. And, of course, the price went up, but it all came in one package rather than you having to go out and get these separate items and have all these spare parts.
yeah, and then you lose your gun for 2, 3, 4, or 5 weeks at a time to send it off to this person. Like you got to get it milled. That's a 3-week process, assuming that they're actually like diligent and they're really moving through everything and not just sitting on their ass.
Yep.
So the small details, like it matters, and the brands that are doing that are the brands that are winning. Like I'm considering heavily transitioning all the guys over to Shadow Systems, because again, you get into a shooting, they'll send you another gun. Like that customer service, that makes a huge difference. So
Yes, absolutely.
I like a lot of things about this. Like shooting it, absolutely liked it. Like I shot a 1911, wasn't a staccato, wasn't like, it's cool, it's good, wasn't the biggest fan of it. Can't, like, just to be honest, but with this one, like, I am a much bigger fan of this Oracle Arm system. Just that natural point of aim when you're going out, especially as you squeeze that thumb and that pinky, it brings the red dot right into sight, and it just allows for a good checkpoint of like, okay, if I know my left hand has 100% grip, I know my dot should be in my eyesight and it's perfectly aligned. So
one of the things to take note as well, since it's a new weapon on the market, just put it right there.
yeah, stash it there.
Yeah. Since it's a new weapon on the market, there's going to be a lot of holsters that have yet to come out that are compatible with it. But the holsters I found compatible are a 6390 and a 7360 RDS Safariland holster. And this one specifically fits my Compact Pro with a TLR7A Lite, whereas the 6390 could fit the same thing, same weapon system, and it works better if you have a Surefire light on it.
Yeah, I got the X300U.
Yeah.
I think that would probably help it seat a lot better. But like even if you just need a holster just to drop it in, like it still drops in there just fine. So, yeah, like even if you just need a holster, like this thing drops in here just fine. So I mean, trigger guard's protected, especially if you don't like need to work from level 2, level 3 retention. This works, and again, this is a SIG holster, so all the SIG compatibility to it. If you're a SIG shooter, you don't have to go and buy a bunch more gear. Rock with the stuff that you already got, makes a huge difference. So I really like it. This is dope. Like it is. If I had $2,300 to spend, I definitely.
You'll be making that money soon with YouTube.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, YouTube is growing. You guys will be seeing this on YouTube. I appreciate everybody that has been contributing, even the haters, because you guys fill up the comment section and push me in the algorithm. So thank you for not knowing that you're helping me, trying to critique me. But 2311. I even like that it's just they put the 23 in there. It's the Jordan year.
Yep.
Like this is the Jordan gun.
Exactly.
That's I didn't even think about that
minor
until right now.
details.
Like,
It's like I feel like personally, it's like SIG, staccato, and 1911 just all mashed up into one.
yeah.
You know.
Like all the minor details is like if you like SIG, you pick it up and it's like okay, feels like a SIG. Aesthetic of a 1911, performance of a staccato, like all those things like the trigger. Their trigger reset is just so slight that you can easily just boom, 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 get really good. Like you got some splits from. We didn't put it on a timer, but I'm sure they were .15s, like .15s, .12s all day long because this thing is just. And again, I think first 100, 200 rounds out of it today. So like, you got to put some oil in there. Spring is still kind of stiff and all, but out the pack, solid. Like solid gun out the pack. Don't need to do anything extra to it. Just perfect as is.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. We're like, last thing, because we didn't really mention this. Talk about how this plate got set up. Do they provide this plate to be a
Yes, they
sort of
provide.
as co-witness?
They provide with this package. They provide 5 magazines that are stock 17 rounds capacity. They provide 3 separate plates. These 3 separate plates support a Delta Point Pro Leopold red dot. They provide a plate for an RMR, and they also provide a plate for
Holosun,
Holosun. Yep.
Okay. So,
And the thing to note with that is that these iron sights are going to be set higher, so you would have to buy separately a front post, and that's the only thing you would have to buy separately.
okay, so you
because
gotta buy
they're
the
so
front
off.
post separately?
Correct, because how significant of a difference it is that you have to point upward in order to line those up.
So, that's an interesting thought. Assuming you didn't want to do that, because on my standard SIG, like, I never replace the front dot or the front post, so I can never see my front post through it. But having the rear sights still gives me the sight picture. And obviously, yes, batteries die, things like that. But you get to a certain level if you really do this that you have such a good grip that at 7 yards you're going to hit your target. Like you're not going to miss right from 7 yards away.
Pointing and
if you
aiming.
do. Yeah, like natural point of
pointing and
aim.
shooting.
So having the rear sights just sit there gives me an understanding of like where my dot needs to sit to be aligned. Like if I can see the dot and the rear sights work is like I don't need a front post anymore. Like I don't need a front post. In reality, when you go, like we've been there, you're not going to see those sights when you go to shoot somebody. If you have to point your gun at somebody, you're not going to see those sights unless you've been pointing at them for, 15 seconds and you've got some time to kind of angle it and make sure you're there. So to just even have the dot there, see it, and then be able to put it right at that U in the back, that's all you really need. Like you don't even need the front post in my opinion. So I'd argue that you don't have to buy a front sight. A lot of people will not agree with me there, but I've been shooting that way for about year and a half, and I think I've become a much better shot because of it.
Yep, that's good, and it just fits in your hand.
Yeah, like it's
so perfectly.
It feels natural. Like when I go to pick up, whenever I pick up a SIG, it's like that feels natural. Anybody, even if you don't like SIG, when you pick them up, it's like that feels like a gun should feel. Like that's what I thought. Same deal. I mean, same kind of beaver tail. There's just a hammer on the back of it. I wish you guys. I don't know if you can really see this. Again, these are clearance safe, so don't kill me. But like if we're comparing these. Beaver tails pretty much are the same, and where we would superimpose this rear square in the back, like that's pretty much exactly where this. So the bore axis is pretty much sitting the same on these things. Like there's not a lot of difference in terms of profile. Even the handles, like same type of handle ergonomics. I think it's a 320 killer.
If you haven't noticed, ergonomics is his favorite word.
It's the one buzzword in the industry I'll use. Because like the feel ergonomics, so you guys get what I mean. It's the one buzzword I will use all the time.
Yeah, and I probably will not ever use this in a self-defense scenario just because it's too nice.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Why would I waste $2,300?
Nope.
Especially assuming that the investigator wants to screw me and not give me the gun back, or
And they
wants to
just
take
wanna,
forever.
Yep, they just want to take it and play with it. And of course, I had to get gray because Mando, silver grayish color composition.
Yeah, that nice
But,
ghost gray.
Yeah,
The gray man.
It looks good in my hand.
Yeah, like it is.
God damn.
Such a solid gun.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to get the full size is just because it would be like getting another Spectre, and it's just like full size.
It's not really worth it.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. So it's like at this point, you want the aesthetics to match.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of these ports too. Like the ports, some ports just don't. They're just aesthetics more than actual working. But these ports actually they flatten that shot. Between the ports and the gas pedal, the shot as flat as you can get it, assuming you're using 100% grip out of both hands, or 100-0, depending on what your performance is. You know, competition shooters, you're more of 100-0. If you're in duty, you should be 100-100. Somebody should not rip that gun out of your hands trying to go 0, 100, 70, 30, whatever. But yeah, that's Oracle Arms 2311, SIG killer, the Jordan of guns right now. I'm about it.
No shame in how much money I spent on that.
Nah, everybody should spend it eventually. Like I said,
I'm sorry to those who judge me for it, but I don't care. It's my money.
Oh, if you had the money, you would do it too. Like, I don't care what
Money
you say.
ain't coming to the grave with you.
Might as well spend it on something that actually matters, especially if you're treating yourself. Like, on a separate topic, men should treat themselves more.
Fuck
like,
it, we ball.
Buy yourself something nice, bud. Throw that back in there.
Yep.
And this organization in here is super nice too. Like, I wish y'all could kind of see this. Like, the overall pack just
Comes with all that stuff. It comes with the
yeah, like even the gas,
gun butter.
Like, this is. I was actually thinking about trying to get a sponsorship. Gun butter, if you see this, like, I'll take a sponsorship. We can work something out. But to even give you gun butter, just something that's beaten instead of like generic ass lube or just oil from some random place. Yeah, they're giving you all the. You're getting the bang for your buck. To have 3 different plates for any major optics company, 5 mags, all the bells and whistles that come on the gun.
no pun intended, bang for your buck.
Pun intended.
Fucking hate you.
Pun intended now.
All right, shooting compilation. Go. I'm glad I got a reload in that.
Oracle Arms Combat Pro. Ooh, that feels like butter. Which, gun butter. Come with you guys. Alright. Do a couple quick builds. Actually just get a couple side pictures. See what that side alignment is like for real. Yeah, that feels like the grip right there. Like right there. Just get it. Those first 2 shots literally went through the exact same hole. Third shot I kind of changed angles, but that's just that's really nice. Gotta get used to it. Yeah, that's like a 1-inch type of shooter. Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing, like, you gotta remember with this thing, and like me coming from a SIG with a heavier type of triggers, like, I'm really yanking on it. You don't gotta yank this thing that much. Like, this is one of those guns where, you know, I believe in 100% grip out of both hands, but with this gun, you can truly afford to go 100, like 100 out of this left hand support hand, and like 0% here, and just let that finger just relax and just, like, you don't have to manage recoil. And that was what I just, like, that's what I just thought about in my head. Is like, I'm trying to manage recoil here. And in doing that, I'm sending shots down that would be flat if I had less pressure, less tension in this right hand. Oh wait, I think I put a couple more in here. Yeah, I did. Cool. We get just a little bit more. How many are in here? Not many, so I think we got about 4. Cool. Just try to put it right on those buttons. So now we're gonna go with that 100% or that 100-0. Yeah, that natural point of aim is very similar to a SIG. Like, well, we're at about 4 or 5 yards here. Smells good. Those ports, like, everything works. You don't need a lot of tension in this right hand to shoot this. This is really a competition gun. Like, you're not going to use this for self-defense. Yeah, I mean, if shit hits the fan, you can, like, go to war with this thing all day. But this is your competition gun. This is your range fun gun. This is what you build your name on when it comes to performance. Shooting performance, really. No self-defense anything. So you don't need 100% grip in this hand. Like 100% grip in this left hand and this right hand, just let it. Oh, absolutely not. Just because you got a Gucci gun, like, you will still suck ass. Like, if you cannot hit the dot right on the money, having this gun will not do anything for you. Like, bullets fly straight, shooting fundamentals are shooting fundamentals. Like, I just sent 2 shots low. if you cannot correct yourself and you don't know exactly why you did that, how I gave myself the correction right after, like, this gun isn't going to make you do it better. Like, that's the biggest myth I've ever heard, if there is a myth in the gun industry. Okay. Yeah, 2311 Compact Pro. Like I said, I think this is the SIG killer of the year. Yeah, I cannot. It has the trigger trainer approval. So 2311 Compact Pro. See y'all on the next one.